Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. First of all, Happy New Year. I know I'm a little bit late to this, but I just didn't have the time nor the motivation to do this sooner. But anyways, here I am. Once again, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed your holidays. For me, it was pretty chill, I'd say. Nothing necessarily remarkable. I went camping for New Year's Eve, that's why I couldn't get a video earlier. And then on January 1st, I just hung out with some friends. We binge drank for most of the day and it was pretty alright. This video is gonna be similar to the one I did last year. I'm just gonna share some updates with you all and kinda do like a little review of the channel and maybe see a way to improve or something like that. First off, we're gonna start by sharing my schedule. I have a video program about the art of perfection. As you may know, this is part of my The Art of series. Then I'm working on a video about Borderlands and how the game makes you feel like a hero. Savvy viewers may remember this on last year's update. I just wasn't able to finish that particular script. I had to rewrite it and then I had to take out a bunch of stuff and record a bunch of footage, but I finally got it. Now I just gotta simply put everything together in the video editor. Part of the original script of this video was reused in a video I did about Borderlands this year called Love and Nostalgia. You can watch that here. So in this new video that I'm working on, I'm just gonna focus on the idea of feeling like a hero and a little bit about morality. Next up, I'm working on a video called Fetishism in Media is Not What You May Think It Is. It's about the anthropological concept of fetishism and how it applies, well, like the title suggests, in media, specifically in a few video games. Then I'm gonna do something I've always wanted to do, and it's like a favorite game list or something like that. I don't know why, but ever since I started a YouTube channel, I've always wanted to do something like that, and well, I'm gonna do it, why not? I also have a quite long script about Disco Elysium. Some of you may remember that I already did a video about Disco Elysium, but this one is just a little bit different. This is more like a general overview, and I wrote this script after finishing the game for a second time. And although I haven't finished the final cut, I do not believe that's gonna shape the ideas of my script. But just to be safe, I'm gonna finish it first. And then something I have always wanted to do, and I've promised in the past, but I just couldn't do it: playthroughs. One of the main reasons that this has been postponed is because as time passes, I find myself having less and less time to work on YouTube. And now that I think about it, YouTube is a very time-consuming hobby. And as time passes, I honestly wish this wasn't a hobby for me. It was more like a job or something. But going back to the playthroughs, they're kind of a lot of work. I have to secure a proper camera first, but then I'm gonna start with the playthroughs. And I have a few games in mind that I want to play. They're games I haven't played. They're new games for me, and I hope they're new games for you as well. And I'm gonna hurry with this one. I'm really gonna hurry because that is something that I really want to do. The games I have listed are Hitchhiker, No Longer Home, Essays on Empathy, Kentucky Route Zero, Lake, The Flower Collectors, and this is kind of ambitious, but I want to do a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. That's gonna take a really long time, but I want to do it. It is something I just want to do. And I want to get back into live streaming even a little bit. My live streams have had a generous amount of viewers, but I kind of feel bad because the quality is not like good enough. Not speaking in the live stream quality, I mean in the literal video quality, it's quite bad. Many friends have suggested the fact that I use Streamlabs instead of something else like the regular OBS, and the reason I use Streamlabs is because it's easier to configure and use. But I'm just gonna switch to something else and see if I can get the quality of the video up a little bit, because my internet connection is good, so it may be the software. And hell, who knows, we may even finish Hotline Miami 2 on stream or something. I promise that I will do the second game when I did the first one, and that was a while ago. And that is pretty much all I have planned for the channel for this year, but Like many other years and times, if a new idea pops up in my head, I'm just gonna work on that as like a side thing, but I'm gonna try really hard to stick to the schedule this time. Now for like a little review-ish of my channel. Last year I put up a bunch of videos, but I'm just gonna start with after the 2020 recap. I did the Art of series. I released 3 or 4 videos. I think I did 4. I did 4 videos of the Art of series, and then I put up some of my favorite videos I've done in all of my time. The Art of Analyzing Media, the video I did on Overland, and the video I did on Borderlands. And I'm super glad that I finally did the video on New Vegas and Spec Ops The Line. Those were videos that I've always wanted to make, and those were long overdue. I was also pretty happy with the way my Dead Space 2 video and my Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake video came out. Those were pretty good in my personal opinion. And I also feel really comfortable with my video about art school and post-grad depression. That was something that I wanted to get out of my chest. And it is also something that has affected me quite deeply, more than I thought, honestly. I'm also pretty content with the video I did on Tell Me Why. That game was like a hidden gem for me. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the content I've put out. One thing I had noticed about my videos this last year is that I have been limiting myself a lot on the scripts and on the videos. Also this last year I released a video titled A Conversation, which was about how conflicting it was for me like to create YouTube videos. I mentioned that it wasn't necessarily like an emotional burnout. It was more like an existential crisis as a content creator, if you will. And something else I also want to bring attention to is the video I did about LGBTQ plus representation in games. That was like the second part, a continuation to the video I did the year before. And the reason I wanted to make a second part was not only because of Pride Month, but also because if you know, I've transitioned and now I go by different pronouns and I present myself socially, in a different way. So I thought it was like a topic worth reviewing, worth going over again. And I was honestly pretty surprised because that is my most disliked video in my channel. I've got tons and tons of hate. I've got dozens of comments of transphobic and hateful comments. Thankfully, the YouTube algorithm detects it as a hateful comment, and it just like puts it up for review, and then I just choose not to publish it or like straight up delete it. But I was honestly just pretty surprised that video got so much hate. Other than that, I think it was a pretty okay year for the channel. In terms of subscribers and numbers, I haven't seen much growth, but that is okay. I'm trying my best, I really am. I think I've had like a solid from 40 to 80 viewers in my videos, and that is pretty decent in my opinion, considering how hard that is to grow on YouTube. At any rate, that's all I wanted to say regarding my content. I don't know if I should mention like personal achievements or anything personal in this video, but I will anyways. It's my channel, I can do whatever I want. I think this year was pretty ironic for me because I've come so far as a person, and I think I've evolved a lot, especially for the best. But I also think this was one of like the saddest year for me, which is, it's pretty ironic. Joining the workforce is scary. It's really intimidating, but what else can you do? Graduating was also pretty weird. It was like just a regular day for me, and not a lot of people truly cared, which was pretty, I don't know, jarring. Now that I don't have to go to school, I kind of miss school, which is, I don't know, it's pretty dumb. But anyways, I've had multiple jobs in a short amount of time. One of them was about writing for a media company that posts shitty videos on Facebook. I never swear in my channel, but they're pretty shitty videos, and I got the opportunity to write them. It was decently paid, but I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't take it. It was just so mentally draining and absorbing, and I started hating my life so much just in the first couple of weeks that I just couldn't take it. I blowed my first opportunity to work as a writer straight out of school. But you know what? It's fine. I'm currently working at something else. It's not like the same, but I think it's pretty decent. And if you find yourself in a similar situation, I just want to tell you that no job is worth your soul or your mind. I know a lot of people don't really have an option and they must stay in the work that they're at right now. But if it is in your means, please, no job is worth your mental health or your well-being. At any rate, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I've accomplished many things in this year, but I don't know, I just don't even feel like talking about them. I bought a car. I bought the car I wanted, so that's pretty cool too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. It's almost 11 minutes long. I didn't intend for this one to be that long, but anyways, I'm just gonna fill it with random gameplay footage. I hope you can understand. You now have the schedule. I put that in the beginning so people don't get bored, or people who were just interested in the schedule could get the information as soon as possible. But at any rate, thank you so much for watching. If you feel like supporting my work, you're gonna find a link to my Patreon on the description and on the screen as well, just if it is in your mean and just if you want to. If not, that's completely fine. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the close to 100 people that watch my videos constantly this past year. I hope I can grow a bigger audience. And you know what? Hopefully YouTube will become a job for me in the future. Hopefully. I don't know. We can only hope. Thank you for watching. Take care. Good luck to everyone.